Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. I'm Van Orn and this is another King Arthur Legend Rise video. Today we have a special video because finally the developer of King Arthur has decided to talk to the player base, and they did it through developer notes available through Discord. So if you go on Discord, the official one, you're gonna find a tab called developer notes, and if you click on that, you'll be able to open this page over here where you can read yourself all the details of the notes that the developer have provided to us. Basically, it's a list of answer to the player base request, which is a very good news in my opinion. I had kind of a bad experience in the past with a different game where the developers were actually not talking directly to the player base, or when they were doing it was too far apart and not really directly answering questions that were fundamental for the development of the game. And it seems like the developer here, Kabam and Netmarble, are taking the situation in their hands, and they actually addressing directly some of the points that the player base was concerned, and they are working on solutions, some apparently coming soon. So let's start from one of the main topics and critics that the player base have on the game, which is clan and clan improvements. Now they are addressing few different topics over here, one of which is the possibility to switch between clans when it takes too long. 24 hours for some players is a bit too long, but they are concerned it might affect some other balance on the game. So this one might be reviewed and not addressed directly over here, but we are also reviewing the problem with the clan member attendance, which is probably the one that the players are more interested to, because it's basically, if you don't know, clans are made of 25 players. If all of them logged in every day, you get tickets for salmon, and is a gold one, which allows you over time obviously to build up towards your legendary PT or your luck to get a legendary from summoning, which is very, very important for every player to get. That's why also it's important to be in an active clan. Now they are addressing this problem and they are working on improvement because it's really difficult for all players to just log in every day. It's just a game, it's not work, and we cannot expect everyone to log in constantly every day and in order to get some rewards. And so I hope that they're gonna reduce this one, maybe even just, a few percentage, like bring it down to 20. If at least 20 logged in, it will be more than reasonable. Those that don't log in will not get the rewards, so they're missing out, but those that log in will have the rewards. Maybe it's just too much to ask, but let's see if they're going to be doing something like that. And lastly, they're addressing also the problem with the difficulty of the clan boss. If you don't know, there are 4 bosses on rotation, and they become increasingly more difficult while you're defeating them through the week. This is a bit putting people off, because if you just miss a few days and then you log in to do your fights, the boss might be too difficult for the level of your account, and it becomes difficult for you to be useful to your clan, and usually push player off that content. They will tend less to check in the future. They are maybe introducing a selective difficulty, so you're going to be able to fight like what happened in Raid, like you have normal modes, difficult, I don't remember the names of the level, but you're gonna go up. They have normal, hard, and hell in campaign. They could do something similar with the bosses. You can select your own difficult. You're gonna have different rewards obviously, but at least you can fight the fight that is more adapted to your account, working towards increase the difficulty and get better rewards. Hopefully that's the direction that they're taking. They also addressing the new content request. They had announced in the past the coming of new content, and they are reiterating here that new content is coming, and the developer are also taking in suggestions on how to improve the content for the future of the game. They are also saying that they're going to be released in batches. It's not going to be all together, obviously, so it's going to come over time, but they're working on way more content. And the game has a solid base for the future. Hopefully by introducing more content, this will improve even more. They're also working on bugs, progress and quest bugs, constantly displaying red dots that annoys a lot of content creator and player. and some game crash incidents. And lastly, to celebrate this first time of communication with the player base, they are releasing a little code over here. I'm gonna highlight it on the screen. You can copy it from here, but I would suggest you just jump on Discord if you are able to, and you're gonna copy and paste in your game this code. It might be easier. 24 king 12 Arthur 12 note 12 of the 12. Nice, but nevertheless quite complicated to type. Don't make mistake, it's all capital. You're gonna get yourself a whooping chest with 50 stamina. Makes really no difference. It's probably one triple run on one of the bosses and nothing more. It helps, but obviously it's not gonna change your account. Anyway, I'm happy that they are communicating effectively, that they're addressing the problems that the player base are bringing up along the way. It's a good direction, and hopefully they will keep it up for the future, and we will see this game improving, because it is promising. It is a good solid base for a good game, but it needs some adjustment in some areas, and this hopefully is a good signal. This is everything for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, as always, please consider liking and subscribing. I need to help the algorithm getting this video out to you guys, so don't skip that phase if you can. And until next video, guys, have fun.